Welcome to the Court of Azathoth. Let's begin with a few questions. What if every second of your life, past, present, and future, existed simultaneously? What if every point in the universe touched every other point? Most alarming of all, what if all places and moments were contained within one immense consciousness? Lovecraft called this consciousness Yog Sothoth. In the Lovecraftian mythos, Yog Sothoth is one of the outer gods, yet even among them he occupies a unique role. Lovecraft's most famous description states, Yog Sothoth knows the gate. Yog Sothoth is the gate. Yog Sothoth is the key and guardian of the gate. Past, present, future, all are one in Yog Sothoth. This is more than poetic language. It is a direct clue to what Yog Sothoth actually is. Yog Sothoth is not simply a being moving through space and time, nor merely an observer outside the universe. Lovecraft explores this in his novella, Through the Gates of the Silver Key. In the story, Randolph Carter journeys beyond human identity and linear reality toward direct contact with Yog Sothoth in the form of Umar Attawil. To pass through the gate is not merely to travel somewhere else. It is to move beyond the illusion of separateness and perceive existence from a broader vantage point. The distinction between past, present, and future begins to dissolve. Yog Sothoth, in this sense, is not something one reaches. It is something one becomes aware of. What makes this vision especially disturbing is its parallel in physics. Cosmology suggests reality began as one unified space-time event, the Big Bang. Every galaxy, star, planet, and life form emerged from the same uninterrupted continuum. What we perceive as separate events may simply be local expressions of one immense process. Now imagine that process not as a blind mechanism, but as something known in its entirety by an all-encompassing mind. A consciousness present at every point in space and every moment in time, yet utterly indifferent to every individual within it. This is where Yog Sothoth begins to feel less like fantasy and more like a metaphysical nightmare. This raises one of philosophy's oldest questions. Do we possess free will, or is everything predetermined? From the human perspective, freedom feels undeniable. We deliberate, hesitate, and choose. The future appears unwritten because we experience time moment by moment. But from the perspective of Yog Sothoth, the picture changes completely. If past, present, and future are all one within him, then every decision and consequence already occupies its place within the total structure of space-time. Some interpretations of physics suggest reality never settles into a single outcome, but endlessly branches into parallel timelines where every possibility unfolds. Yog Sothoth would encompass not merely one timeline, but the entire branching structure of realities. Every version of your life, every triumph, every regret, every world in which you succeeded or failed would exist simultaneously within one awareness. In this sense, free will and determinism may both be true depending on perspective. From within one timeline we experience choice. From beyond all timelines, every possibility already exists. If reality branches endlessly, then we are no longer dealing with a single universe, but with multiple coexisting realities. Some models of physics imagine bubble universes existing side by side within a larger dimensional structure, sometimes called the bulk. Extended into this framework, Yog Sothoth would not merely be the consciousness of one space-time continuum, but the structure containing all spacetimes. He is not inside the multiverse. He is the totality within which the multiverse exists. From the perspective of a chaos magician, Yog Sothoth is not merely a concept to contemplate, but a symbol to use. In chaos magic, symbols are tools adopted for effectiveness, rather than objective truth. If all timelines and outcomes already exist within a greater structure, manifestation can be reframed. It is not the creation of something new, but the movement toward a possibility that already exists. Working with Yog Sothoth begins by temporarily adopting the model fully. During the working, existence is treated as a single interconnected field in which all possibilities are equally present. Your current circumstances are not fixed endpoints, but local expressions within that field. From there, intent must become precise. Rather than vaguely desiring success, the practitioner defines a specific version of events they wish to move toward. The next step is immersion through visualization, trance, or ritual. Yog Sothoth is imagined not as a distant entity, but as the total field of simultaneous realities. Within that field, attention collapses onto the desired outcome. The crucial shift is this: the outcome is treated not as something to be created, but as something that already exists. The practitioner then begins aligning with it through attention, interpretation, and action. Different opportunities become visible. Different decisions are made. The path gradually reinforces itself. Chaos magic may anchor this process through sigils, repetition, or altered states of consciousness, but the underlying model remains the same. Yog Sothoth functions as a symbol that dissolves the assumption of being bound to a single fixed timeline. Reality shifting, in this context, means moving toward realities that already exist within the greater structure. Yog Sothoth is simply the gate between them and the key that makes the shift in awareness possible. Yog Sothoth does not grant outcomes. He does not intervene or prefer one result over another. He is the total field in which all results already reside. The practitioner's role is not to command that field, but to move within it with increasing clarity. The symbol does not change reality. It changes the way one moves through it. Thanks for listening. May you find yourself on the path you desire.